Hi there. Is this a good perspective? What do you think about this one? Or this? Or maybe this? Or this? Which one would you go with as being the best one? Is there a best? Hello, I'm Dr. Evvie Smith and welcome to the most fabulous unit on offer this term, Cultural Perspectives. This is actually the first time ever that this unit course will run online, and I'm really thrilled to be your subject lead and teacher in Term 2, 2017. So why would I ask you to pick a perspective of me, and why would someone like me potentially care about your decision? Because perspectives matter, and how we approach the world and the way we see ourselves and others gives value and meaning to certain things over others. It impacts the ways we experience ourselves in the world in both positive and negative ways. Throughout this unit, I will ask you to critically reflect upon who you are and the different ways we can approach the study of culture. You should learn about our opinions and actions and that they're relative, and most of the views we hold are largely based on social constructions. So a bit more about me. Who am I really? Well, that's a good question because the truth is that it changes all the time, and I'm still figuring this one out. But one thing's for sure, I'm a trained sociologist who wrote the fabulously titled PhD Down Under Drag, inside Australia's drag king and drag queen communities. This was in fact an ethnographic study that I conducted, discovering the relationships between drag performers and the GLBT community. Those who are not sure, GLBT stands for gay, lesbian, bisexual and transgender. My expertise in gender and sexualities research focuses mostly on transgendered forms of gender expression, both in lived contexts and in cinematic portrayals. So I can't wait to hear in week 1 why you thought one perspective of myself was perhaps better than another. What made you pick that perspective, and how did you come to this decision? What view of me have you formed already from just this short clip? And what is it in your life, in your experiences, that has influenced this? Buckle up, because you never know. You could change that opinion and pick a new perspective altogether. We as beings are fluid, and just as culture shifts and changes, we too go along with or resist these forces. Our views on the world and the meaning we therefore create by our very participation in that world is always in a state of change. It happens so slowly, we just don't realise it. Having taught in the social and cultural analysis major at WSU for over 7 years now, I'm going to provide you guys with the tools to be able to think critically about a range of topics such as gender, race, poverty, and religion, just to name a few. An important part of this unit will be learning how to be self-reflexive. We need to think more about our own participation in discourse and meaning making and how this impacts the world around us. I'm really honoured to be teaching you this term, and I can't wait to say hi to you on our very first tutorial, which is on Monday, June 19th. So come prepared. How about you bring or wear something that says something about your culture, and let's just discuss who we are and how we've come to be. So I'm Dr. Evvie Smith, and your Cultural Perspectives experience begins now. I've introduced myself, so now it's your turn. Teach me something about your culture, because we all have a story to tell. And from those stories, we can hopefully learn new and exciting things about one another, which, as I mentioned, in turn, could potentially change our cultural perspectives. See you in week 1.